the previous video, we saw how Rome and Carthage fought for the first time in the First Punic War, which ended with Roman victory and the conquest of Sicily, Sardinia, and Corsica. In this video, we will see how the two rivals clashed again in the Second and Third Punic Wars, which determined the fate of the ancient world. The Second Punic War began when Carthage expanded its presence in Spain, an area of Roman influence. Leading this expansion was Hannibal, the son of Carthaginian general Hamilcar Barca, who had sworn revenge against Rome for their defeat in the First War. Hannibal was a brilliant and daring commander who led an army of African, Iberian, and Gallic soldiers, along with war elephants. Hannibal invaded Spain and attacked the city of Saguntum, an ally of Rome. This violated a previous treaty between Rome and Carthage, which had established a border at the Ebro River. Rome demanded that Carthage hand over Hannibal, but Carthage refused. Thus, the war began. Hannibal surprised the Romans by crossing the Pyrenees and the Alps with his army and entering Italy from the north. He hoped to gain the support of the Italian peoples who were dissatisfied with Roman rule, but most of Rome's allies remained loyal. Hannibal defeated the Romans in several famous battles, such as the Battle of Lake Trasimene in 217 BC and the Battle of Cannae in 216 BC, where he used a brilliant double envelopment tactic to surround and massacre the Roman army. However, Hannibal failed to capture Rome or force its surrender. He remained trapped in Italy for over 15 years, without receiving sufficient reinforcements or supplies from Carthage. The Romans adopted a strategy of avoiding direct confrontations with Hannibal and employing a scorched earth policy to deprive him of resources. They also sent an army under the command of Scipio Africanus to attack Carthage in Africa and force Hannibal to return home. The war ended in 202 BC at the Battle of Zama, where Scipio decisively defeated Hannibal. Carthage had to accept humiliating peace conditions, which included losing all its possessions outside of Africa, paying a massive war indemnity, reducing its army and navy, and submitting to Roman authority. Rome emerged as the dominant power in the Mediterranean and the ancient world. The Third Punic War was the result of Roman resentment towards Carthage, which was still seen as a potential threat. Despite complying with the terms of the previous treaty, Carthage was attacked by its neighbor Numidia, an ally of Rome. Carthage attempted to defend itself, but this violated the clause that prohibited the city from waging war without Rome's permission. Rome seized this pretext to declare war on Carthage in 149 BC, demanding that the city surrender unconditionally and relocate inland, away from the sea. Carthage refused to accept these demands and prepared to resist the Roman siege. The war lasted 3 years and was brutal and bloody. The Carthaginians fought desperately, using all available resources, including women and children. In 146 BC, the Romans finally invaded and destroyed the city of Carthage, killing or enslaving its inhabitants. They set fire to the buildings and razed the walls. It is said that they even salted the soil to prevent anything from growing there again. Carthage was wiped off the map and never recovered. Rome annexed the entire North Africa as its new province. The Punic Wars were a turning point in ancient history as they determined the fate of two great civilizations and established Roman dominance over the Mediterranean world for centuries. They also showcased the spirit of resistance and determination on both sides, as well as the atrocities and suffering of war. We hope you enjoyed this video about the Punic Wars. If you liked it, please leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more history videos. Thank you for watching, and until next time.